name is Selisa Williams. I'm 17 in 11th grade and I go to Everett Community College. I've been cheering for 5 years. The biggest misconception of competitive cheerleading is that it's not hard or that we don't do anything. It's not pom-poms, you know, like chanting those cheers. It's tumbling, it's stunting, it's getting hurt, it's broken bones, it's blood, it's sweat. It's a lot of hard work and commitment. I went from practices to 2 days a week to Monday through Friday, and then that doesn't even count competitions on the weekends.
I've been coaching Selisa for 4 years now, ever since she started at Sonic in 2014. She's a super amazing athlete. Her work ethic is amazing, and just her story has been incredible.
To see her grow as, you know, an athlete as well as just an individual woman is really fun. A very, very hardworking athlete, pushes herself to the fullest. I mean, she got a concussion a couple months ago and was begging me to keep her on the floor. She is definitely driven. She's a driven athlete for sure.
Selisa is what's called a base in cheer, so she's the one that lifts up the cheerleaders, and she's always used an incredible amount of strength and great technique when she's doing that. We usually have her in the center group, which is typically where we put like the strongest group, because that's where the judges' eyes are the most.
I got into the cheer world because my mom told me and my sister that we had to pick a sport to do in middle school to keep us active and healthy. And I started off with sideline cheer. And from there Sonic opened in Arlington and I begged my mom for years prior to do All-Star. I've been doing this for 5 years with this gym and it's just, I love it.
I didn't picture Selisa doing it. Selisa she had stage fright. She doesn't like being in the spotlight. She doesn't want the attention on her. She's not the glitter, glam, red lipstick, you know, short skirt kind of person. And so I was very shocked when she chose this sport as her sport.
I've always had this plan since I was young that I wanted to do running start when I got into high school, and then I wanted to be a vet when I was older, and I'm on track for that right now. I want to be a vet because I grew up around animals my entire childhood. My grandma had tons of birds, and that's where my love of birds started. Right now I own 3 birds, 2 boys and 1 girl. I just love animals and I want to help them and work with them when I'm older.
I like it. I mean, I am the one that introduced Selisa to her love of birds, you know, and her animals, so that was like, we've always had those growing up. All of her mom had pets always growing up, so I love it. I think it's a beautiful thing. If she chooses not to, that's okay as well. You know, she has to follow her dream and her heart.
Since Selisa started running start, she's had another kind of growth spurt in being accountable for her own actions, in that the college professors treat the high school students just like any other college student. They don't get any real leniency. They're expected to be there on time, be there the full time. There's no juvenile, oh, let's skip class today and, you know, do whatever.
Around 2 months ago, on January 12th, my family, my mom and I, my brother, and my grandma, we were on our way to Canada for a competition up there in Vancouver. We literally just crossed the border and we got a phone call from our security company, and they had reported a fire. After I gotten off the phone with the security company, we turned around and we sped back to Washington. We were told that the house had been put out at that point, and so as we arrived, you know, the road was just blocked off with fire trucks. Our friends and our family were waiting there for us to comfort us, you know, help us get the few things that were salvageable out of the house. We were able to take clothes. Our pets made it, thankfully. That's what we were mainly worried about.
The house has been in the family for 41 years. I moved in there when my oldest son was 4 months old. So it's been really hard. It's every memory I have of all of my children, a lot of my grandchildren are based out of that home. So it's traumatizing.
We went back to school right after the fire. I didn't miss practice. I didn't tell anyone really. Like I didn't tell my teachers that my house had burnt down. I didn't want that special treatment, you know. I had to tell my coaches because we didn't end up going to that competition the weekend it happened.
Everything that's happened to Selisa in the past has done nothing but push her to be, you know, the best that she can be. If anything, it's made her work harder. But no, you can't really tell. She doesn't wear it on her face at all. She's, you know, she gets in the gym and gets her job done.
Mentally and emotionally, she's strong, and it's admirable. She puts her mind to something and she sees it through. And as much as she would like to pretend she's unfazed by things that she is affected, but she's able to process them in a healthy way, which wasn't always the case. She's becoming a young woman, and a very good one.
I've even told the coaches before, like, if I hadn't joined cheer, I don't know where I'd be today, because it's seriously helped me a lot in my life. And then, you know, with everything going on, with our house burning down, I kind of felt like giving up on cheer, you know, because it didn't seem like a priority for me at the time. I just wanted to focus on school, and now I'm they've opened my eyes to how big like a family they are to me, and it just, I don't know, it warms my heart to know that like these people have watched me grown up, and I'm about to graduate next year, and who knows if I'll see them. But it's just, I don't know, I'm a better person now because of cheer. Like, I don't know how to explain that. Team, like teamwork.